Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws. The whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Agbana. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line getting set on second down. Fighting off the defender. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. He'll do it himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's not afraid to go deep. And the ball is caught.
That's a touchdown.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
To the ground with the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for...
Brings it in down the left side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And once he found some...
We give up,
time to make a
I
house
think,
call.
25 touchdown passes.
Quick
Like
strike
that.
touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness.
Man, it's going to be a
firepower.
tough game.
High-scoring game
No.
after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll try the run. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete to the
I don't know
right.
how you
And
caught
they'll
that.
pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Slings it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
And
Why did he get open?
Get him down for the sack.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker
You
should
give
be
me a heart attack.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Dances away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can...
Going to take a shot. And that's
Good
going to be
defense.
incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
What a young defense. What a young team.
He'll keep it himself. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
But
And the Gamecocks
we
are moving
allow
quickly down the
over
field.
35 points a game.
Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
We can't do that.
They throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
When you run those routes, those curl routes, just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch, 1st down.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff.
Good
And after the
defense.
tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
I mean, we get flashes of good defense.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Defense with a chance to put a stop to this drive. Nice snap coming. It's 3rd and 4. They try to pop a run on the draw.
Good.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I don't know why you run.
This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Now on 1st down from the 30. He wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's a good catch.
But the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a 1st down.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he
Touchdown.
makes the catch at the 10. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's right on target. Makes the catch and knocked down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's stopping. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. 1st down, 10 yards to go. He's looking to throw it, trying to get to it.
That's a good sack.
And down he goes.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. caught behind the line. It's Agbana.
Good
The
defense.
defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Man, he's too fast.
Man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. The back goes in motion. He's going to pass. Takes the easy completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the...
Looking for the end zone. And he intercepts it. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State.
And we're going as a run.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Steps away. Turns it on in midfield. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Agbana. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Vic. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
We can hold them to a field goal, that's fine.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Going for the big play.
Touchdown,
Jacksonville State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take
We
the lead.
kinda got
that
playing
momentum on
time.
your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game.
No one
I'll tell you
catch
what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
No,
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fires left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
We know
Oh,
this
dude,
guy's
this
a weapon,
really
not just
good.
taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And the ball is intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go
It's
to
a
Kevin
shootout.
Thomas in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Kennesaw.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
It's just not
Kennesaw
good.
State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, we'll
I'm
see
so
what Jacksonville
aggravated.
State can get going on home. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one
Oh,
good way, Dave, to
no.
help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an
He
easy
got tricked.
completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Unloads quickly. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll throw it on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. On the ground with the counter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here.
Yes.
Incomplete, a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
Man, can we not throw?
Possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Nowhere close.
I'm not gonna lie, this is frustrating,
Will
man.
trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on. Yes, we finally catch some
And
pass.
they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Touchdown!
We finally did.
They take the lead with the 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Georgia is getting throttled right now inside Sanford Stadium, and frankly, it's been that way since the crowd started barking during the opening kick. They're trailing by 21 to Auburn. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. Nice move to stay on his feet. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to
can't finish them.
Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Going to try to get it himself.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really trying to establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
He's knocked
Good
down in the
defense.
backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
No, that's our
We have an
best
injury
play.
on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And
I thought he caught that.
To stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Fires toward the end zone. And
Good
good
defense.
coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle, it's Agbana. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. He'll set up to throw. Got his man on the right. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd.
Close game.
At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on
And we
top.
hold
Let's
them.
take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to pound it in.
Good
He's knocked
defense.
down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently, almost...
Touchdown Gamecocks! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in
we
crunch
gotta
time
score.
to take the lead in this football game.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll
I
get
don't
another
lie.
look at this Kennesaw State offense. Leaves it with the running back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, this guy came ready to play today, man. That is an unbelievable diving catch. He has been unstoppable today. Over 100 yards receiving already. Doesn't matter where he lines up, but if you're going to make catches like that, you're going to get a lot of throws coming your way. We've still got a lot of football to go, guys.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game.
A shot toward the end zone. You don't
No way.
Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Offense in a split backfield. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's brought down,
Good
but he went
defense.
backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn
And it
up.
was a
And now
sophomore.
to try to put things in motion on
The young
second and
people
long
are
from the
stepping
15.
up.
They go to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
Quick strike complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Makes the grab. They get him down after he makes the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Makes the catch. It's Agbana. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on first down. He wants to throw. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He wants it all. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They want want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
I think we won.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia is just getting the backside of those Silver Britches kicked today. This is the kind of game diehards of other SEC programs have been waiting for. They're trailing by 18 to Auburn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dialing up a second down pass play. Escapes trouble. Got him downfield. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's taking a deep shot.
That was a bad
It's
throw.
a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Fires to the middle. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze
Good
the
defense.
football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A sensational grab down the field there.
Well, at least we're winning.
Put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last two plays. Let's see if they go up top on third. A shot toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Veterans in this defense, they stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. The offense
Oh, we
lining up on
won.
a first down
So
play.
right now,
He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
and we're going to a bowl game.
Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in?
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Incomplete.
Good defense.
Man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense.